Okay, Mark, we are in South Beach, Miami. Have you been here before?
I have not been down here. No,
Oh,
I've kind of crazy. I've lived in Florida for most of my life,
mm-hmm.
but never been down here. So
First time. Well,
yeah, it's a
welcome.
nice place.
It is.
Thank
It's
you.
very nice. Um, so we'll just start going down the main drag here. Um,
Okay,
you can see here there's a flamingo.
where's? Oh yeah. Now,
Flamingos are. Sorry, go
am
ahead.
I okay to just? I'm sorry. When you give me this tour, can I just ask questions? Is that
You
okay?
can. You
Or
can. Yep. You can ask any question
okay,
you would
so let me
like.
let me go ahead and start off with one question.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a normal thing for Miami, but is this here normal? Where if you turn around over here, where they just said we're not going to cut down the tree, we're just going to have it go through like a window branch and then just secure it with some rope.
Yes.
I'm oh
That
okay, it's a
that is.
normal thing. I don't
Yeah. That's
okay.
South Beach architecture. It's a style. Um, Kind of like the tiny, tiny balconies over here. Trees through
Oh
walls is
yeah.
also another thing that was invented in South Beach back in the 1940s.
Okay, and
Um,
I'm not seeing any kind of tree here. I don't think it's dark, but I do see the trees start here.
yes,
So this tree is on
yes.
the roof, it looks like. Okay. Very interesting architecture they have here
Yeah, I see what
in
you're
South
saying, but I
Beach.
believe this is what do you call it when uh, your depth of vision is off? I believe that the base of the tree is probably behind this wall, but as you said, it's pretty dark.
Yeah, the perception is just yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and we don't
The
have a
depth of
reservation, so
perception.
they probably won't allow us to walk in there. Um,
Yeah,
so we'll have to
that's
maybe make a reservation later. But
I do like tropical cafes, so we'll
yeah,
definitely
that
look at
one's
this
really good
place.
too, and it has a flamingo out front, so you know it's good. Um,
That is, if is that the? I heard that was the national bird of Florida. Is
yeah,
that
it's the
correct, or
state
am I
bird of
wrong on that one?
Florida,
The
and
state bird.
yeah, and Benjamin Franklin wanted it to be the national bird. A lot of people think he
Ah,
said
okay.
the turkey. That's incorrect. He was a big flamingo fan. Um,
All right.
so so yeah,
Well, they're beautiful animals. I mean, look at them.
it is a beautiful animal. Also very vicious, vicious animal.
I
Um,
didn't know. Well, they're huge. They look very big. I thought they were smaller than that, but they look
yeah, I
very
mean,
large.
this is just a statue, as you can see, but you see its eyes. It's looking at us like it
Yeah,
wants to attack us.
yeah.
Um,
It definitely does.
yeah, I know a few people that lost fingers to flamingos, so you got to be very careful around them. Um,
That the beak looks very sharp. So,
it is. So it not only is good for catching shrimp, but also your fingers.
oh,
All
I'll
right.
remember that.
Yes, sir. Let's move on down the street here.
Okay.
Um, oh, Waldorf Towers. That wasn't here the last time I was here, but I do like the peaches and cream coloring to this.
Yeah. The it seems like they have very old school kind of color motifs, which I kind of like.
Yeah, it's very nice. Do we? No, I'm sorry. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry. Over here, I should have probably pointed out this is where the waterfront area is. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
good for
Makes
people
sense.
watching.
All
Um,
right.
if you're a beach volleyball super fan, the very best volleyball players in the world actually play at this particular court right here every
All
Tuesday
right.
morning from 6 a.m. until 8 a.m.
That I
So,
didn't know, which is surprising because I am a huge volleyball enthusiast. So
yeah,
I don't know how I did not know that one. So
yeah. Every Tuesday from the times I said, the world's best gather here. This is their like reserved court. Um,
who's who is the most famous one that played there?
I would love to
Do you
tell
know?
you, but we have a limited amount of time, so let's keep going.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, we already looked at that. Yeah. Trying to get down to the News Cafe. Have you been, or have you, I'm sorry, have you heard of the News Cafe?
I have not.
This young man has been working out clearly.
Oh, hello. Yeah, he has.
One other thing to note about South Beach is everything is
Mhm.
super expensive, and it is not a place to go if you have a middle class income, because you
Oh.
will, yeah, you'll spend all your money and then you'll lose your home. Just an FYI.
Okay, so
But otherwise, it's a great place to visit. A great place.
all right, maybe I'll just have to drive through because I probably couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Most people can't. News Cafe should be coming up here shortly.
Okay.
Don't know why we're walking so slow. All right. So this is the famous News Cafe. This building here to our right.
What's so famous about it?
It's been around for a very long time. A lot of celebrities like to dine here. It is
Okay.
also known as the place where, have you ever heard of Andrew Versace?
Andrew Versace sounds familiar.
Trick question. No, it was Gianni Versace. See? I was just checking to see if you... Yeah.
Okay.
So
it makes more sense.
Yeah, Gianni Versace used to actually live down the street, and he would come to the News Cafe in the mornings to eat and grab a newspaper. And then one morning, I think it was 1990, I want to say 97 maybe, he left, and this crazy person came up and shot him, and then shot other people. And long story, but we're moving on. This is where it happened.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Is that a real iguana up there on that person's apartment or whatever that is?
Yes.
That looks like an iguana up there.
So South Beach has some crazy laws. Laws. If you live on or in South Beach in Miami, you are obligated to own an iguana.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you have to pay taxes. You have to pay $38 for an omelet, like at News Cafe. You also have to have an iguana.
That's stuff I don't know about. I'm working. I don't know about stuff. So.
Yeah. Oh, and if you look here, this gentleman is waving at us. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Nice to see you.
Guy?
Yeah. And this lady at the hostess stand looks like she's trying to flip us off, but maybe she's just having a bad day.
Be safe, everybody, at the News Cafe.
Yeah. Don't get assassinated.
Yeah, don't get shot like Versace.
Yeah. Andrew Versace.
Willie's.
What? Oh, wait. Where's Wet Willie's? Oh, yeah.
Top, it looks like up here.
It is Wet Willie's. Sorry. So this is Wet Willie's. I'm sure you've heard the term Wet Willie's, right? When you
yes. I've heard the term Wet Willie. I don't like him. I have an older brother, so I've heard the term Wet Willie. Trust me.
Yeah, that the action of Wet Willie's actually came from here. This Wet Willie's existed first, and then someone's like, you know what? I'm going to stick my finger in my mouth and get spit all over it, and then stick it in someone's ear. And the other person's like, whoa, guy. What are you going to call that? And he's like, I'm going to call it a Wet Willie after my favorite business in South Beach.
That guy is a jerk. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like them. I like this Wet Willie's, but I don't like Wet Willie's in general.
Yeah, they are unpleasant.
Without that one, but yeah, they are very unpleasant. They're gross.
Okay, Boulevard Hotel.
All right.
The other thing to note about South Beach is, have you ever seen the show Miami Vice?
Yes, Miami Vice, definitely.
Have you noticed that even though that show ended in, I believe it was 1989, a lot of the buildings still have that Art Deco pastel color thing to them.
Yep.
So interestingly about South Beach in the 80s, it was a lot of crackheads and prosties that walked this stretch. This was all
Okay.
run down. Most of these buildings were run down. You didn't come down here to spend money unless you were, looking for.
So it wasn't always a rich place.
It was not. It was
Gotcha.
run down, and a lot of the scenes took place around South Beach because that's where like the criminals tended to gather, and the prosties and the cocaine.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But then I think it was like early 2000s they had a revival, and now it's like one of the most expensive cities in the U.S. It's crazy. So if you would have bought this building here, the Starlight Hotel building, you could probably bought it for like $38 in like 1989 because no one wanted to be down here. You'd be worth so much money now if you would have bought the Starlight in 1989 and kept it, because now, that building's got to be worth, what would you guess if you were to guess?
Let's see. Well, the way you're talking, how expensive it is over here, at least like $4,000 or $5,000 or something. I'm assuming. But I'm not into real estate. I'm not. This is just a regular Joe taking a tour. I mean, is that sound? Maybe. Well, I'll go a little higher. Maybe $6,000. But I don't know.
We're going to move on because I don't want to shame you. It's more than that.
Okay.
Significantly more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, check out this automobile.
That is a nice, fancy car.
Do you recognize the gentleman behind the wheel there?
No, I can't. It looks like just the back of his head. It's hard to tell.
Let's move up a little bit.
Wow, this is
that's him.
One of my favorite people.
Yeah, look at the name on the. Can you see that?
Yeah, Montana's, huh?
Yeah.
All right, interesting. Does this car just stay here, or does that drive at all? It stays. Okay.
No, it's been stolen a few times, but generally it stays because the Colony Hotel was in the film. What was the film? Son of a Woman with Al Pacino, was it? Where he was in Miami. He was like a drug dealer or whatever. Yeah. Drug dealer from where was he from? He was from like Portugal.
Mexico or Portugal, something like that.
Yeah. Really good movie.
Hoo-ah. 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 I'm Tony Montana. Hoo-ah. I think that was his thing.
Hoo-ah. Right? I could do that all day long. Just quick note, if you look at this gentleman, he is picking his nose and he doesn't care who's looking.
Nope. No, because he's rich. He's down here.
Oh yeah.
People just pick with no shame, so that's good for them. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that nose pick money.
Ain't got that nose pick money. CVS.
This here. Now,
what are you pointing at?
This couple. He seems a bit young for her.
Yeah.
Is that normal in South Beach? What's going on here? What am I looking at here?
Well, so here's the thing. Have you ever tried cocaine?
No, we're not. I have not.
I don't like how you hesitate, but let's just say you haven't tried cocaine. All right.
Okay.
If you start using cocaine when you're prepubescent, it basically like stops you aging. So people that are in their 40s commonly look like they're 12 or 13. But you have to keep it going. You can't just like have a toot and then you're like, oh, I'm good. No. You have to be a regular user. So you need a lot of that money, right? And then it just makes you look young.
So this person here might be 10 or 40.
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
The way to tell is to look at their septums. If their septums are deviated, there's just a big hole in it because of all the cocaine.
Yep.
Then they're probably older than they appear. So anyway, no, I believe this gentleman here is probably, in his 40s. I can't tell how old the lady is, but I would say she's probably in her like 30s or 40s as well. So not inappropriate at all. It's just the cocaine makes you look younger.
All right.
So, let's see. Thought there'd be better people watching today, but looking for like the rollerbladers and stuff. Doesn't.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of. That's what I would be doing out here if I had this piece of land over here. I'd be just rollerblading my heart out down here,
Yeah. Same.
and maybe just asking people for some food scraps because I can't afford the food, but maybe just, hey, you can throw me a French fry or something. Maybe they'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah, or you could just
I don't
like
know.
grab it when they leave the table.
That's true.
Do you recognize this gentleman right here?
No, it looks like a neighbor of mine before, but no, I don't. Who is that?
That's Mr. Will Ferrell.
That's what. Oh my gosh, it is good people watching down here.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. He likes to come to South Beach. He wears those sunglasses and that hat, so that people don't recognize him. But that's generally what he wears when he goes on a walk. So, you know, if you've been here enough, you know how to recognize Will.
Yeah, I could see that you come down here quite a bit because I did not recognize him, and I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, great actor.
Let's see, what do we got over here?
Okay.
This lady standing in judgment of us, but that's fine.
Yeah, this lady is
You're not perfect either.
Like she's sitting here going, "Come on, everybody, move along. We're busy." But
yeah, there's no one even out here.
There's nobody sitting out there except this guy's tying a bike. He's valeting his bike. It looks like. I don't even know what that means. What's going on here?
Yeah. Thing is, they fired all their valet, so you just do it yourself, and that's basically what he's doing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, all right, let's just go down one more block, and then we'll stop in one of these really nice restaurants and maybe grab some brunch.
Yeah, as long as you're paying, because I can't afford it.
We'll talk about it. Don't want to do it
All right.
we don't want to talk about like when people watch this. But maybe there's some favor you could do for me.
We'll get something.
Do a favor for me, yeah. Yeah. Come on, move.
Let's see what else we got down here. Well, this group of people looks shady. I'm not sure what they're looking at. I think they're getting ready to this place, maybe.
Yeah. I don't like. Oh, these here are the public restrooms. Can you see these over here? All right, let me.
Yeah.
It's blocking the sensor. There we go. I met a lot of friends in these public restrooms. I'll be honest, like a lot.
You said friends.
Friends, yeah,
like
yeah.
You met them there, and then you became friends, or
yeah.
You just happened to walk in and your friend was in there.
No. I went there to use the restroom, or just relax, because it gets pretty warm in South Beach, and I just went there to relax. And I mean, a few times, and then like just met these really nice men in there, and like they asked me to come to the stall with them, and so I did, and then we just like hung out for a while. And then, sorry, what was your question?
You went into the stall with them?